Okay, getting started on tonight's homework. We got question 621. Something similar we've been doing in class this week when we were dividing up the licorice. We even shared posters to the class, so nothing's really changed from this problem. Uh, no really right or wrong way to show how to divide the 9 pieces, but if you want to show pictured, that'd be great. Um, I guess I'll use red here. If I had 9 pieces of licorice, put them in lines of 3 here. So there's my 9 pieces of licorice, and I want to divide them among 4 people. So first, I can do the math. If I have 9 pieces to distribute through 4, I know 4 goes in the 9 2 times. I have 1 left over out of the 4 pieces. So basically, we're showing that every person's going to get 2 1/4 of a piece. So any way you want to, I just think it's easy to go, hey, there's person 1's getting this. Person 2 is getting this. Person 3 is getting this. Person 4 will get their 2 pieces here. And now we have our last piece. And if we break it up into fourths, just like that, then everyone gets their 1 piece. This fourth goes to 1. This fourth goes to 2. This fourth goes to 3. This last fourth goes to person 4. That's just about it there. It's pretty simple. We've done a couple of them, so hopefully you can come here for help with that question. Question 622. Ashley painted half of her bedroom ceiling. Alex painted 1/4 of the ceiling in the school library. There's the picture of the half. There's a picture of the fourth. Who painted the larger fraction of the ceiling? Now again, if you look at the 2 pictures, they are different sizes. But again, half is greater than a fourth, because again, he's only painting 25%. She's painting 50% if we're going to look at it as a percentage. So we already know that Ashley painted the larger part. If the drawings at the right are accurate, Lee represented the relationship between the ceiling sizes. Who painted more ceiling area compared to the drawings? Looking at it, if they are accurate, then this portion is bigger than that, so we'd have to say Alex. And then explain why the answers for parts A and B should be different. They are 2 different questions. If we're looking at percentages, again, we're going to go with Ashley. If we're looking at the sizes of the pictures, then we definitely have to pick Alex, because if you drop down this square into this box, you're only going to have half of that. Her half is only 1/2. So right there, you can kind of write something like that and make your statement for part C. Moving on to the back, we have 623 here. Together, Lucia and Ben have saved $150. Lucia saved $2 for every $1 that Ben saved. How much money did each person have? All right, so this is kind of a tough one here. You might have to do a lot of math to get to it. But again, they've saved $150 together. And you know that Lucia, if she saves 2 for every dollar Ben saved, right now we have $3. Okay. So she saves another 2, he saves 1. They went from 3 to $6. So you kind of have to kind of play around with these numbers. Knowing it's 4 to 2. You could keep going. I've seen students go all the way down to, 2, 1, and 9, and that might take you all day. So I like to play around with the numbers. So I kind of just throw out a number out there. Let's say let's say Lucia saved maybe $30. So then for every 2 Ben has 1. So then there's 30. So now we're only up to 45. let's say if Lucia saved $50 and Ben would then have 25. So if we multiply that, we're up to 75 there. We're already half off. So then if I multiply this by 2 and this by 2, this would give me $100 for Lucia and $50 for Ben, and there's their 150. So more than one way to solve that. You can continue your pattern down and join the madness. You'd eventually get to 50 and 25 probably, and then notice that you're halfway there and you can multiply by 2. But hopefully you figured that out a little bit quicker than I did. Looks like we're multiplying fractions again. So again, easiest part for you, no common denominators, but we might have to simplify. We multiply straight across. So for here we have 4 over 21. That is a weird looking 4 there. Can't be simplified. The next one we have 12 over 28. And again, we can divide both these by 4 to get 3/7. Again, what you do on top, you do to the bottom. Here again, we have 10/13 times 3/5. We would have 30 over, let's see, 5 times 10 is 50, 65. And then again, we can divide these both by 5 and get 6/13. Another way to show you while we're here, we could cut these in half because 5 goes into 10 2 times. So then we could simply cross out those to get 6 right away over 13. So just another way to kind of simplify it without reducing. Again, the easier way is the better way, I believe. Here we have 2 times 1 is 2, and 3 times 5 is 15. And that is our answer right there. All right, moving down the last question. Write the points on the graph. So again, remember, x becomes before y, so we go over x. Then we look at y for this graph, taking it at a over 2 up 3. So again, we have 2, 3. For b, we have over, looks like 3.5, and up 8. For c, we are over 4, looks like up 1.5. For D, we are, looks like 5.5 to 4.5. And for E, over 8, up 8, so 8, 8. So that was the last question. Just writing the coordinates. If you have any questions in class tomorrow, just let us know right away, or you can leave us a message on Google Classroom, and have a good night.